Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Today I have something informative lined up for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe online cyber network. Before we dive in, let's set the stage for what lies ahead. This journey is not just about learning new skills, but about understanding the responsibility that comes with them. Remember, this guide is for educational purposes only. It's crucial to approach this with the right mindset. The tools and techniques we will explore are incredibly powerful. They should be used only on networks you own or have explicit permission to analyze. This is not just a rule, but a fundamental principle of ethical practice. Think of it like tinkering with your own car, not someone else's. You wouldn't want someone else to tamper with your vehicle without consent, would you? Using these tools on unauthorized networks is not only illegal but also a serious breach of privacy. It's akin to crossing a line that should never be crossed. Imagine someone reading your private mail without permission. That's what unauthorized packet analysis is. It's invasive and disrespectful. The knowledge you gain should be used to secure your own systems and satisfy your curiosity, not to intrude. Use it to build, not to break. With great power comes great responsibility. This isn't just a saying, it's a guiding principle in the world of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity professionals use these skills to defend, not attack. They are the guardians of the digital realm, ensuring safety and security. Your home network is your lab. Keep your experiments ethical and legal. It's a space for learning and growth, not for causing harm. Only analyze traffic on networks you own or manage with clear permission. This is a non-negotiable rule in ethical hacking. Respect the privacy of others at all times. It's a cornerstone of trust and professionalism in the digital world. Commit to ethical conduct. This is your ticket to learning. Upholding these values will open doors to endless opportunities. With that understanding, let's begin our journey into the hidden world of data packets. Let's get started. This is where the adventure truly begins, as we uncover the secrets of the digital universe. What is Wireshark? It's a network protocol analyzer. Think of it as a microscope for your network traffic. Wireshark lets you see every data packet moving through your network, like watching cars on a digital highway. It's open source, free, and trusted by professionals worldwide. Network admins use it to troubleshoot. Security experts use it to spot threats, and ethical hackers use it to test defenses. But it's also a fantastic learning tool for students and hobbyists. Instead of reading about network protocols, you can see them in action. Watch a secure connection handshake, see your computer request a web page, or observe a video stream's data flow. Wireshark turns abstract internet concepts into visible, concrete data. It's your window into the raw mechanics of the internet. Installing Wireshark is easy. Just download it from wireshark.org for your operating system. Always use the official site to avoid malware. For Windows, run the installer and say yes to NPC cap. It's essential for capturing live traffic. On Mac, drag the Wireshark icon into your Applications folder and grant permissions when prompted. When you launch Wireshark, you'll see a list of network interfaces, Wi-Fi, Ethernet, maybe Bluetooth. Don't worry about all the options, just pick the one you use to access the internet. This is your starting point for capturing packets. The interface may look overwhelming, but you'll get comfortable quickly. Each interface is a digital road. We'll monitor the one you're using. Ready? Let's move on to capturing your first packets. Remember, stick to your own network. This keeps you safe, legal, and respectful. Let's capture some data. Time to capture your first packets, on your own network only. In Wireshark, select your active network interface. Look for the one with activity. Start the capture by double-clicking it or clicking the blue shark fin icon. You'll see packets scrolling by. Each line is a data packet. Let it run for 30 seconds. Try visiting a website like wikipedia.org to generate traffic. Stop the capture with the red square button. Now you have a snapshot of your network traffic. Save the capture file for later analysis. File. Save as. Capturing at the right moment lets you analyze issues without the pressure of live data. You've just completed your first safe packet capture. What is packet inspection? It's examining the small chunks, packets, that make up all network data. Each packet has a header, like an envelope, and a payload, the content. The header shows where it's from, where it's going, and what type of data it carries. Basic analysis looks at headers to see who's talking to whom. Deep packet inspection, DPI, goes further, opening the envelope to see the actual content. However, most modern traffic is encrypted, so payloads are unreadable without the key. Encryption protects your privacy. Wireshark will show encrypted data as gibberish. DPI is powerful for troubleshooting, but encryption limits what you can see. That's a good thing for everyone's security. At first glance, captured packets in a network trace can look like a confusing jumble of colors and numbers. But don't worry, Wireshark's display filter is your best friend when it comes to making sense of the chaos. With the right approach, you can quickly transform overwhelming data into clear, actionable insights. The filter bar at the top of Wireshark is a powerful tool. Use it to narrow down what you see. Type HTTP to focus on web traffic, or DNS to isolate DNS packets. This way, you can cut through the noise and zero in on the protocols that matter most for your analysis. You can also filter by your device's IP address, which is especially useful if you're only interested in traffic to or from your own machine. This makes it much easier to track down specific conversations or troubleshoot network issues. By applying these filters, you can focus on the most relevant conversations and ignore unrelated background traffic, making your analysis much more efficient. When you click on a packet, the middle pane reveals its details, showing you the source and destination addresses, the protocols in use, and much more. This is where you start to see the story behind each packet. Expand the header sections to dig even deeper. Here you can examine protocol-specific information, such as TCP flags, HTTP methods, or DNS queries, giving you a granular view of what's happening on your network. To follow an entire conversation between two endpoints, right-click a packet and select Follow TCP Stream. This feature is incredibly helpful for piecing together the full exchange between devices. The TCP stream window displays the entire conversation, color-coded by sender and receiver, so you can easily distinguish who said what. This makes it simple to reconstruct the flow of communication. For unencrypted traffic, such as plain HTTP, you can actually read the requests and responses in clear text. This is invaluable for troubleshooting web issues or understanding how applications communicate. Analyzing these streams reveals exactly what was communicated, including URLs, form data, and server responses. You can see the entire conversation unfold step by step. With the right filters, and by following streams, you can turn what once seemed like chaos into clear, actionable insight. Suddenly, the network story comes into focus. Don't be afraid to experiment with different filters and search terms. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with Wireshark's capabilities. Every time you explore a new filter or follow a different stream, you'll gain a deeper understanding of your network's behavior. Those aha moments will come more often as you build your skills. So dive in, keep exploring, and see what fascinating discoveries you can make with packet analysis. The world of network data is at your fingertips. So what can you actually discover when you capture your own network traffic? The answer might surprise you. There's a lot more happening on your network than you might think at first glance. For example, try applying a filter for DNS in Wireshark, then visit a new website. Instantly, you'll see your computer reaching out to ask for the website's IP address. This is your device translating human-friendly names into machine-readable numbers, and it happens every time you browse. Dig a little deeper and look for unencrypted protocols like FTP or plain HTTP. You might be shocked to find file contents, chat messages, or even usernames and passwords being sent in plain text, completely visible to anyone capturing the traffic. This is a real risk, especially on public Wi-Fi. That's why using HTTPS is absolutely essential. The padlock icon in your browser means your data is encrypted and protected. Never enter your credentials or sensitive information on sites that don't use HTTPS, because anyone on the same network could potentially see what you're sending. Wireshark's statistics. Endpoints feature is another powerful tool. It shows you which IP addresses are communicating the most and which devices are using up your bandwidth. This can help you spot unusual activity or bandwidth hogs. If you notice a single address with a huge amount of traffic, it could explain why your internet feels slow. Maybe a device is downloading updates, or perhaps something more suspicious is happening. Let your capture run while your computer is idle. Do you see connections to unfamiliar or unknown IP addresses? This could be background apps, cloud sync, or even unwanted software communicating without your knowledge. Sometimes legitimate software phones home far more often than you'd expect, sending telemetry or checking for updates. Monitoring this can help you understand what's normal and what's not. By analyzing your own network traffic, you gain real insight into what your devices are actually doing behind the scenes, what apps are active, what data is being sent, and where it's going. This knowledge gives you the power to take control of your digital life, manage your devices more effectively, and spot potential problems before they become serious. Every single packet on your network tells a story. Learning to read and interpret them is like unlocking a secret language of the internet. As you explore, remember to stay curious but always act ethically. Respect privacy and follow the rules. Next, let's talk about privacy and the law. Because understanding your rights and responsibilities is just as important as technical know-how. Packet analysis is a privilege, not a right. Only capture and analyze traffic on networks you own, never at work, school, or public Wi-Fi. Privacy is a human right. Even on your home network, respect others' data. Don't inspect traffic that isn't yours without clear, informed consent. Laws vary, but unauthorized interception is illegal in most places. Ignorance isn't a defense. Follow ethical rules to stay safe. Use Wireshark to learn, secure, and troubleshoot, not to invade privacy. Approach analysis with curiosity and respect. Your integrity is your most valuable asset. You've started your journey into packet analysis. Here's how to keep improving. Start small. Capture just one action like a Google search for focused learning. Use display filters to cut through the noise. Learn a few basics like HTTP, DNS, IP.addr, TCP.port =443, and ARP. Keep a cheat sheet of common filters handy. Explore Wireshark's menus. Statistics and coloring rules can reveal patterns fast. Customize colors to highlight traffic you care about. The official Wireshark docs and wiki are gold mines for learning. Watch tutorials and try sample capture files online. Practice makes perfect. Keep experimenting, but always ethically. Stay curious, keep learning, and you'll build a valuable skill. Remember, with knowledge comes responsibility. Use your skills to understand, protect, and improve your digital world. Happy analyzing. Thanks for watching and learning with me. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. I value your feedback. Cyber Network.